Let me know what y'all think about YouTube. Let me know what y'all think about this whole marketing strategy. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as
I
well.
was gonna react to that one too anyway, so it don't even matter. I'm gonna react to all this shit. Let's see. PBD, YouTube. Cause he was talking that shit. Get on sale. Ooh, $50. All right, team. Uh, Jay Vance, what's up? How your night going? It's going decent. I'm finna do a quick little hour and a half, 2 hour review of a couple things. Um, so I'm just putting some shit together. So I'm just vibing, I'm vibing. What up, Cray? They always talking. Yeah. What up, Cray? Cray. I'm trying to see what's going on. What's trending over on y'all side, man? What y'all want me to react to? I'm doing everything, man. We're gonna talk about PBD podcast. He was talking about how the YouTube algorithm has changed. So we're gonna speak on that. Um, see what there is other to speak on. I spoke on that yesterday. I don't want to speak on that again. Can we play a song? Not tonight. I don't have too much time tonight. I only got like an hour and a half for real. I said appreciate you, Miria. Greetings from Brazil. Brazil. You know, it's funny when I first heard of Brazil is when I had my first fighter. What's that dude name? He's a UFC fighter. He an old one too. He what's this dude name? I forgot his name, but he from Brazil. UFC dude. He don't play no more, but he's been shit. He definitely used to be the shit back in the day. Did y'all hear about this tick thing going on? Let's review. Let's react on that because I heard the ticks uprise. You talking about ticks is in like the. They said ticks are going up, so we're gonna do a little video on that. Then I heard some about. Let's see. Ticks, former. y'all up in here. I'm leaving. All right, anime, get it with you. Yeah, Mr. Beast only gets 40 million views rather than 400 million. Hector is running 3 spoon engines and okay. Good little Dirk. What up? What up? What up? Tix former CIA. Let's see. Yeah, some former dude that used to be at the CIA or anything, he's saying that the government is actually releasing ticks um, so they can be allergic to beef because the beef shortage or some shit. I'm like, what? It sounds crazy, but it's so crazy because like people be saying some far fetched shit, but it might not be really that far fetched. We make up 13% of the population, but commit 52% of the crimes. Who am I? Shit, I don't know. Let's see. Actually, let's watch Myron game. He's a list. Let's just watch it too much. Thinking about getting a new car, but I don't know, man. Thinking about getting a new whip. What y'all think? I don't know. I like my car right now. I do like my car, man. I like my car, man. I don't know what I seen this car today. I was on Facebook Marketplace. I know you shouldn't buy cars from Facebook Marketplace, but this dude had a dope ass Genesis GV70, a 3.5. I think it was a Prestige, and he put a wrap on that mug. He got the little lights in the ceiling. It was just cold, all red seats. I'm like, ooh wee. You making me want to go Genesis. I always wanted to go Genesis. They depreciate a lot, so it's just best for me to wait. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just usually wait for cars to depreciate, maybe after 3, 4 years, and it depreciates real good for you. You know? Okay. Just making sure everything's smelling good. You heard me? Yeah, yeah. For the hoe, cause she a nat. Yeah. Let's see what's trending. So we're gonna talk about ticks. We're gonna talk about YouTube changing the algorithm, and nothing too crazy. I'm gonna see what's going on in the YouTube world. See who's on here. You know what I'm saying? Dress shop broken into, as they say, the prime dresses were with tail. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if that's worthy of me reacting to it, but I might step into it a little bit. What it they just do that the hell they want to do. All right, well let's react to this then. I guess y'all gonna get that new Audemars Piguet. Y'all gonna get the new Audemars Piguet and Squatch watches. I might give me one if I can. That was just gonna be high priced immediately. I know it. We ain't gonna be able to get them at all. The ticks were bio marketed during the Cold War. No new news about that. Well, they just released some new ones. That's what I'm saying. They said it's an uptick of ticks right now. They might have released a new pack of them motherfuckers for real. Like I heard they releasing them again. Trying to get it. They trying to send out that Lyme disease, Shorty. That Lyme disease. You know what I need y'all to do? Let me give y'all my. I need to give y'all my YouTube channel, my Gmail. I'm gonna start putting that in the I guess in the comment section. Cause if I give you my Gmail, I think it's Angelo.savage at Angelo.savage101 at gmail.com. Y'all send me videos y'all want me to react to that. So there's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can really like I'll be having to search for my videos. I really do. Like they like $20,000. What's $20,000? I mean, what you say, 20 or 2,000? That's 2,000. What's $2,000? Let's see. Oh, y'all can't even see. Cool, cool, cool. Let me see. What's my Gmail? Yeah, I believe it's Angelo.savage101. Damn, they got so many scammers out here, G. The fuck? Hold on, you said cartel. Let's see, I'm Googling now. Cartel member car blown up by CIA. You sure it was CIA, bro? That's a reach. CIA agents killed in Mexico. Well, it says they were no. It was vice versa. It looked like the cartel killed two CIA agents. Shit, but that was 3 weeks ago, brother. That's old news. Let me see real quick. Killed two CIA agents. Oh, you said okay, yeah, the swatches, yeah, 2,000. I ain't paying no damn 2,000. Nah, they supposed to be 400. Hold on, real quick. Somebody trying to hack into my database. Let me send a mainstream back to the database and send him back. Yeah. Let me find his IP really quick. And send one of those bugs his way. Hmm. Let's see. React to the video. Yep. Cartel. Hold on. My gay friend always kissed the screen the whole time while he watched your live. Gay. Make sure your boy tell him subscribe, brother. Tell him subscribe. As long as he subscribe, you can kiss the screen all he want. What's this? Sorry, team. Just doing this real quick. Make sure find out who this is for sure. Please, Remember always. Yeah, right there. Who is that? My bad, team. My bad. I ain't even prepared today. What y'all talking about? Bull, what up? Beef cheeks. Beef cheeks. You a freaky young one. You freaky as hell, shorty. You know, like if you ever get hackers, they try your password and they gonna keep sending it as much as they can. They gonna just keep sending shit. Like for me, I know when people trying to get into my account, but it should have sent me a thing. Cause your shit like that's why you gotta change your shit every 3 months. Always change your passwords like every 3 months for sure. Every 3 months, just change it, and then go on there and like verify you the only shit on there. Like for instance, sometimes I just be making YouTube or YouTube Google. I have Google just create the password for me because motherfuckers be on here like you know what I'm saying. They be goofy man behavior. And anytime somebody requests a password, just go up in that bitch and change it real fast. Cause you never know, you never know. Let's see. Even if it's Gmails you don't use and shit. So like Hotmail. Is it Hotmail? Yeah, I need an assistant. Who gonna be my assistant? I need an assistant. React to the supposed alien invasion that nobody can give any fact about. They won't show them if they real. Hell, let's see them. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna show them. You know what I mean? Then again, it's like you ever heard of the term like people shouldn't know things? I'm an advocate of sometimes people shouldn't know certain things. Cause what are you gonna do with that information? You know, back in the day when they thought like 2019, what was that like 20? Was it 2020, 2019, or 2015? When a dude thought, or 2012, when a dude thought the world was gonna go to an end, so he started shooting up a movie theater at what is that Aurora, Colorado, and Aurora, Colorado, he he shot up the thing because he thought the world gonna come to an end. This nigga thought he was Joker. Speaking of that, did he get sentenced? 351. Sorry, my bad, team. I'm just changing passwords on some shit. We might have a hacker here. We can't do that. Not on this account. I'm gonna put my feet in the ass. I ain't got shit though. But your Google account, it holds so much information. Definitely if you got like your photos and shit saved. It be holding password. That's why you gotta put the fingerprint on that motherfucker with some extra shit. I don't know. It's all stupid to me. We all gonna get hacked one day. It's gonna be a big data breach. Ain't nothing gonna be private. Sometimes I wonder, like, why is motherfuckers even trying to get in my shit to do what? See, it says Disney Plus. We've noticed a new login. Who the fuck is logging in on my Disney? As long as they don't try to reamp shit. I know one time somebody tried to hack my one time somebody tried to hack my FanDuel. I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I downloaded it one time and I never used it after that. I ain't even make no bets for real. I think I have like $10 on there, but they tried to hack the FanDuel, brother. Make a bet. As long as they make me money, I have them make me money and then kick them out. Yeah, big boss. All right, let's get this show on the road, man. We ain't got all night. I'm a big boss. Let's put this in. Okay, now. Yeah, that'd be a good video. I was just talking about buying a new car. So, since I'm talking about buying a new car, it only makes sense that I react to this video. Okay, so let's do it like this, team. I'm ready now. Beat, me. Yeah. They better not be another COVID. If it's going to be another COVID, man, we're going to have a problem. It better not be no other COVID, bro. Facts. All right, now. Y'all ready, team? Let's get it. He got like 12 licenses killed, 12 injured, 70. I don't know why they be doing that when they be like, oh, we got like a 10 life sentence. Like, bro, one should suffice. What you talking about? Because what's a life sentence? Is that 30 years? That 60 years? Or is that life? You know what I'm saying? I think they just be fucking up their little turd. Wait, turd. Subscribe. Fuck with me, DJ. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy. Now let's go get it twisted.
It's one of the more annoying things about spring. After months of snow and winter, you finally get the chance to become one with nature, and then bang, you notice a tick on your leg. Damian Smith has more on the frustrations, but things you have to be concerned and maybe look out for when it comes to ticks.
As peak tick season approaches, experts are reaffirming caution around the parasitic arachnids.
Where a mosquito, will bite you almost immediately, a tick sort of looks for that ideal angle, so you can actually feel it crawling on you. It takes some time for it to actually find that ideal spot for it to take its proboscis and, bury it into your skin and start feeding in the first place.
Tick populations tend to peak in mid-May to late June, then drop off in July and August due to dry conditions. According to the website eTick, there have been 140 tick sightings in Saskatchewan so far this year, the 6th highest in Canada. And the most popular areas reported in the province are around Saskatoon, Regina, and Lloydminster. Experts recommend double checking for ticks, especially after long days outdoors.
If you have all these kinds of precautions and then you do a tick check at the end of the day, that's really important.
It's probably a good idea to get some anti-tick medication for your canid friends that you have in your house so that you don't bring that type of trouble in the first place, right?
According to Buttigieg, 95 to 97% of ticks in Saskatchewan are dog ticks, which are not known as carriers of Lyme disease, but there has been the odd case in Saskatchewan each year.
Should you be, worried? Is this the end of the world? No, it's not, right? If a tick grows up, is crawling on you, yeah, it's kind of gross. I'm not going to lie. It'd be about as dangerous or as annoying as being bit by, let's say, a mosquito.
Damian Smith, CTV News, Regina.
Hey man, I ain't trying to get bit by no mosquito. I ain't trying to get bit by no tick. And then on top of that, I think it's mostly in New York City and like high on like Minnesota ish. And then like it's starting to climb into Chicago, Wisconsin area and stuff. I'm good. Please, I'm good. I'm a pass. Like I ain't never seen no ticks. That's just something crazy to have, but your dogs can bring it into your house or they'll bring it to the humans. So your dogs can get infected. Bring it to you. What? Sorry. But it's like, nah, I don't be outside like that to even be getting ticks like that. The only thing, unless my dogs went outside and gave me that, then I don't think I'll ever get it. But that's dangerous, man. Like, what's going on? There's a conspiracy that's saying that basically government are releasing the ticks so you can get a allergy to beef. I don't understand that part either, but maybe I got to research that a little deeper. Of course, that's a conspiracy theory. And I just hope the government ain't doing no weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they do like population control? Because I don't get it. How do you do population control on a country that needs population? You know what I'm saying? It would be foolish. This ain't China. They got 1.3, 1.5 billion people. We got 300 million. I would see that it's no reason why they should even be trying to population control us. Unless they're trying to start a real new world order where they get rid of all the vulnerable ones, the ones that are good. Like it's kind of like COVID. You get rid of all the sick ones. With COVID, those kill off a lot of people. Like they said, COVID killed more people than the Afghanistan when we went to war, which is crazy. And in the comfort of your own country. So, I say like that. Like if you play it like that, then yeah, man. Stay away from them ticks. You know what I'm saying? I think the big bosses out there, the billionaires, they might be planning another world order where they get rid of us. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's something that we gonna have to understand in the future. So if you got ticks, wash your ass. Check under your beds. Check your dogs because it could be lingering on your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got them long haired dogs. I got a long haired shepherd. So I got to check him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he ain't taking no, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to isolate his ass like they did in Monsters, Inc. Yeah. With the sock on the back. You know what I'm saying? Put his ass in one of them hyperbolic chambers with the thing around the neck. Yeah. Shave him down. Yeah. I'm not bringing that shit in my house, boy. It get real, and plus, it's summertime anyway. He'll grow that shit back. We just shave it off. That being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video of the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Peace. Man, what y'all talking about in this comment section, brother? He said, if you had to choose between lasagna, spaghetti, and mac and cheese, which one would you prefer? You know what's so funny? I just had lasagna yesterday, and that shit, if it's made right, bro, that shit hit. If it's made right, it hit. You hear me? Mr. Anton Montana. But spaghetti. Cause my girl, she made the lasagna with like chicken. Like she do the fried chicken on the side. But if you do the spaghetti with the fried catfish on the side, nigga, boy, we talking trouble now. I'll take the spaghetti with the catfish instead of lasagna with the same like fish. You do lasagna with the chicken, like fried chicken, but it'd be like kind of like a tender. And you do your own batter and all that shit. Or you do spaghetti with the catfish. Yeah. Macaroni and cheese, I don't know what you would do. Like, I don't know. Macaroni and cheese is a side. Lasagna and spaghetti are main courses, so I don't know. Macaroni and cheese always a side to me. But when I eat spaghetti, I want some catfish on the side. So so it's 2 main courses. Lasagna, put a little chicken on that bit. You hear me? All right, Mr. Craig, is it without parole? So till death, yeah. So if it's out parole, they give you a life sentence without parole, then it's just till death, right? So then when they give your ass 12 life sentences without the possibility of parole, what are they really doing? They just kind of like, I'm just doing this to do. What they think, a nigga vampire? You know, we live forever? Impossible. All right, what else? 365, stay in the mood. Stay in mode. Fam, you look like my cousin. Who your cousin? Craig, we didn't think they were doing gang of a function, so it's possible. Yeah. Bro, the government, you can't trust the government. After they put crack cocaine in the black community, you just can't trust them, bro. Like, literally, like, that's just a conniving thing to do already. It's like, how do you put drugs in a community that is already impoverished? Just so just to keep them down. It's a wicked world. 365, Jermaine Johnson. Nah, I don't know no Jermaine Johnson. I don't know no JJ. That's a real nigga name. Jermaine Johnson. If I heard that name, I know he black. Shit. Yo, what's good, brother? What up? Mr. Davis. Daniel Davis, what's going on, brother? Make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate the love, though. Let's carry on. Let's do this one. This is what PBD Podcast is talking about. Basically, the YouTube algorithm, how it's changing. And this is interesting because as I become a YouTuber myself, I've been doing this for a year. I'm monetizing everything, but I'm trying to get higher and higher. And it's so hard because it's like a target. But you know what? YouTube has been like accommodating. It sends me messages and emails about pretty much be consistent. Go live. It'd be like, oh, you seem like a person that should go live. It tells me that, like it's telling me to do it. So I'm gonna start just going live, even if it's for a quick little hour. I'm gonna start just going live in general, just an hour at least a day if I can. Even if it fucks up my sleep, I'm just gonna go live and see what the consistency brings. So he said, Vaughn. Got the stat from a stinking bitch. She from Kankakee. Hey. She be with the shits and tell him where he be. Okay, let's play the video. Fuck. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let's go.
An article came out saying that YouTube today, interesting thing about algorithms with YouTube, Mr. Beast's viewership, they said, has dropped 50%. Why has it dropped 50%? He used to get these videos, 900 million views, 500 million views, 400 million views. Now it's 60 to 120 million views. Now somebody said, well, listen, give me a 60 to 120 million views. Yeah. It doesn't mean it's being impacted. What did YouTube do? YouTube on the back end controls what? Go look at any of the top 50 podcasts that we follow and go to their YouTube channel. You'll notice, why is this guy down to 600,000 views, 200,000 views, 800,000? He used to get 4.8 million views. Why is that guy that used to do 600,000 views down to 300,000 views, 150,000 views? What you will notice is the following. Rogan is number one podcast in 94 countries on Spotify. But on YouTube, it's who? Someone else, Midas Touch. But why is that? Why is YouTube putting this? Because YouTube came out and said they used to favor, because they control recommendations. The algorithms of YouTube, they control recommendations.
Right.
Like, do you remember during COVID?
So
during COVID, they're like, if you use the word, there was certain word you used on the title, it would just drop off.
Yep.
Okay, whatever the words were. During COVID, there was like 50 words I didn't like. Mm-hmm. If you used it, it would automatically drop off. So don't use the word. All right, so people didn't use the word. Guess who controls the knob on YouTube viewership right now? YouTube does. You know what YouTube did? YouTube controlled the knob, and it was long-form suggestion, and YouTube went like this and said short form. We don't want any more long-form recommendation. Guess what YouTube announced last year?
Going back to long form.
YouTube last year announced as of July 15th, if it's a faceless YouTube channel, we're no longer paying you AdSense.
Yep.
What do you mean? So whoever controls the knob controls the viewership. So there is an element of the media changing on what they're favoring now. It's purely YouTube algorithm. Watch this. Mid-2026, they just made the announcement, YouTube's algorithm is increasingly favoring smaller emerging channels by prioritizing high-retention content over subscriber count. So what is YouTube doing now? They want more new people. Because imagine YouTube sitting in a meeting, and they're saying, man, we're not having as many new content creators.
Yeah.
I don't know if this makes sense. Like, if you go look at last week, Instagram did a massive purge of followers.
I'll say this, and this is a situation that is going on right now, is that pretty much YouTube, um, it's a sticky situation because they'll up and down swear to God that it's the algorithm. Whole time they're the algorithm. They created it. They know what to push. They know certain words that they don't want people to say. They can use AI to push certain narratives. If they don't like what you're saying, then you know what I'm saying. So I've been seeing this for a very long time, and that's why I don't really trust YouTube that much. But you have to, like, it's like Bitcoin. If you can flourish on YouTube, you can flourish on the rest of them. But that's why it's best to diversify yourself, just like a portfolio, because you don't know for real. You'll look up and your algorithm has changed because you changed the narrative. Sometimes if you just want to make money on this type of stuff, it's best to just go on YouTube and just do what people want you to do. Don't even be real because you faking it anyway at work, right? You not yourself. You got your white voice. You got your work voice. Your girl, she'll yell at you. She go to work, treat a boss like the god, right? That's the same thing most people do. So what I'm saying to say is if the algorithm changes, you're just gonna have to adjust with it. That's all there is to it. Stay consistent, give them what they want, and get pretty much it. Just give them what they want. It don't matter if it's kid content, like you making like some Miss Rachel type stuff, news. Of course, do what you like to do as well. But like if you can do what they like, you can do food reviews and all that stuff. Just do what they want so you can get the bread. So then you don't have to really confine because they can switch that. That's why you got to stay consistent because they can switch that knob off at any moment. They can switch it up. They be like, man, this person ain't been consistent. He's going to have to start over with basically how do you say, like a streak. Like say if I start YouTube live tonight or I started yesterday and I keep going. Like I said, I'm just going to come on here every day and I'm going to do at least an hour just so I can see what the algorithm's doing. Because there's some madness to this situation. And it could be here to talk. It could be here to react. It could be here to do anything. But there's madness to this thing. And you have to consistently going like almost on a streak. Like I got to go live every single day. Every single day I have to at least go live or I have to post. I have to be seen. And when you do that, then you're like, okay, bet. There is an algorithm. Because there's times that I've took 2 weeks off from uploading so then I could edit like my programming and the shit started to plummet. You get what I'm saying? So if you think about it like that, then that's the type of stuff you got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the algorithm is kind of working against me if I don't consistently post on them. It's kind of like, oh man, if you're not going to consistently be on here, you ain't gonna get no good bread on here, or you gotta consistently post. So in that aspect, that's why you revert your audience. This is my personal thing. Revert your audience to something that you can control, possibly, like Patreon or external source. Bring them to other social media contests and start giving revenue for the same content, because then you can get more money. Because it can be iffy. It's just like a job. It's not consistent. You know what I mean? It could be, but it could not be too. All right. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section, because this is interesting to me, because I love all the algorithm talk. I love all the talk about what YouTube is doing and what they're not doing, because I listen to, I follow YouTube on YouTube, the people or the CEO of YouTube that basically tries to explain how to get more, you get what I'm saying, how to get more attraction, because they know they're the ones that's telling you to do it. So if you're going to listen to somebody, listen to the people that's actually have the button and they're turning the button this way or that way, depending on what they want. Because at one point, they were saying, oh, we're pushing shorts. So I'm making shorts. And shorts give you good traction, but less revenue. Now they're pushing back full time, but then they're like, you can't do faceless. So it's like, damn, if you was going to do faceless automation, now you're getting less revenue. You might as well start showing your face. So they're like forcing you to show your face. And that's just a situation, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do if you want to make it on this type of stuff. And then you make the money, take the money and do something with it to, create this certain income source where, because, some people, I've seen this one guy, MTVR, he just said he's going to do a break, but I think he has almost 900,000 subs. I hope as soon as he hop on, his traction still maintains the same. Same goes to the guy I used to follow. His name is Stephen is So Cold. And he, at one point, I used to listen to him daily. He used to always post, and he stopped for like a month or two. And when he stopped, when he tried to get back on, it wasn't the same. It literally was not the same. And I noticed his numbers dropped, and the subs never went up. And I was like, man, there's something going on. He's probably making money, but it's like, he didn't have to upload how he was before, and now it's just repetitive. I still fuck with him though. He pretty cool. All right, so y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section. It could be a very, very sticky situation. And those that know, they know. You know what I'm saying? The content creators like me and other people that are out there, because I have a new goal this year. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subs minimum this year. So I'm halfway there, but we're going to see what we can do. You know, consistency and hustle. That's it. That's what YouTube is. They're sending me messages telling me be consistent, go live, talk to your audience, be personable. And that's what I was doing before when I got the, half the number, the 2 point whatever. So I'm going to continue to do that. And it's just a little different that YouTube's changing on people, but you should almost already expect that. All right, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. It's a Savage Report. Let's go. All right, let's go to the comments section. Message retracted. I wonder if the person, I did not censor any messages. So if you think that your comments got censored, I did not censor. I don't censor. Usually. I let anybody, see. I got no hold, don't hold any comments. So if you say a comment and it's been retracted, I be thinking that they're the person that retracted it, because I don't retract comments. I usually let them play out unless they like stupid, like spamming. YouTube can shut you down and then you have nothing. Facts. Craig, that's exactly what's the situation. YouTube can literally shut you down and you just sucking your thumb in the corner crying about how you forgot your life and you know what I'm saying? You whine about the algorithm the whole time. That's the type of power they have. So when you go to YouTube content creation, you're not just working for yourself. You also working for a bigger entity, but now you're directly working with them. And then you still got to entertain the public. So if it's best for the person that think that, if you want to go to school or you want to, like, school is more secure than YouTube, because YouTube, you still got to you got to still invest your same money. You still got to protect your image and likeliness, and you still got to confine to the editing, the time it takes to do all this stuff. Plus, YouTube is still the boss at the end of the day. So if you don't mind having a bigger boss, you still get freedom of speech, say whatever you want. You kind of get paid for your opinions, but if you pander, you get more money. It's like, say if I'm like Republican and I start pandering to Democrats, I get a lot of money like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the people like, oh yeah, he's right. Or I'm pandering to women even though I'm a red pill guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to hear that. So if it makes the money, do what you need to do to make the money. There's people out here that's on TikTok that are professional rage baiters. They rage bait on purpose just so then you can argue with them and they can get traction. So I noticed those type of people too. They'll call you out your name. They call you the N-word. I've been called the N-word multiple times on lives, which is fine. I don't care. It's whatever. But they got professional rage baiters, and that's what they do. So then they can like get traction on the video, or it can trend. Everybody would comment on it. So it's a sticky world we live in now. You know, we doing anything for clout. You know what I'm saying? They're not even going to the clubs by themselves no more. Everybody in the club with the phone out and the lights. Like, they got their own little cameraman crew. It's different, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not against it, but you know what I mean? That's the future, and it's only gonna get worse. Let's see what else. It says, get connected 323 823. I made a tranny buckle on the D just now. Whoa, brother. You a freaky man. You're a real bad man, huh? You're a real bad man. I made a trainee buckle on the D just now. You a freaky bad man. You hear me? You need to go to jail. It ain't even 3 o'clock. You know how 3 o'clock in the club and you just gotta pick anybody so you can get your shit off at the middle of the night. No. It's 11 o'clock, G. The club damn near just start rocking. You're a real bad man. You buckled down the brandy tanny, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Stay tuned. Now, let's talk on this. I'm going to do long form on him. I'm not going to do short form on this one because I actually like this subject about not buying a car. Now, for those that was just in my group chat, on my live stream just before this, I said that I wanted a brand new car. But, you know, I'm a Honda Accord gang. I like Honda Accords, reliable, parts are cheap, gas mileage is great. It's just my style. It's been my style for a very long time. But I've been looking at the Genesis lately. You know what I'm saying? I used to work for Honda, Hyundai back in the day before Genesis separated. Back when they had the 2015 Honda Genesis sedans. It wasn't even it wasn't even an SUV yet. Honda Genesis wasn't even an SUV. It was just Genesis. Now it's not even Honda. It's just Genesis is the brand, and then you got da da da. Yeah. But I'm glad they did it. They got some nice looking cars. So I seen somebody with the GV70, not the GV80, even though the GV80 is nice. I really like the GV80, but the GV70, and it looked really nice. And I said, man, I want one of those. But he was charging $30K. Now, it was reasonable, but I'm not spending that type of money no more, bro. Like, I'm so over spending that type of money on a car, bro. Like, for real. All right, well, let's react to this. This is Myron Gaines, titled How New Cars Become the Biggest Wealth Killers in the Average Person. Facts. And that's the reason why I mentioned that, because it is definitely a killer of wealth, and we need to stop buying cars. Why do you think they give us the ability to buy cars? You literally go in the dealership, I ain't got zero down. Can I get this $20,000 car? Sure. Zero down. That's because they betting on your future labor. You know what I mean? So it's almost like slavery. It's like, you know what I mean? You want something, we give it to you up front. It's kind of like, let me be more direct. We in jail together, right? And I give you a honey bun, G. And you thinking, man, it's sweet in here. But he gave me a honey bun, right? Nah. I ain't give you no honey bun. You got to pay that back with butt tax. You get what I'm saying? Like, it get freaky out here in the field. So you got to pay that back. And that's the same concept with the car, yes, but you need it for something. You know what I'm saying? Like in prison, you was just trying to, eat, and you was just hungry. You just want a little snacky snack. But that come back on the back end, literally. You know what I'm saying? So the same concept with a car. You said just pay cash? Facts. So the same concept with a car. You know what I'm saying? He said, are you the top or the bottom? I ain't neither, man. Because I don't do nothing with no man. But say I'm just trying to give an analogy, right? Because that's the same concept. So now when it comes to the car, like, yes, you need a car to go back and forth. But a bike can do that. Public transportation can do that. It's just about timing. You might spend more time in your day. But now let's conflate it to labor, like I was saying before. You need to have labor to pay off this, which is like your slavery. So now they're giving you an item up front that depreciates immediately after they give it to you, just so you could pay off the depreciating value first, and then over time, then you start paying out the principal. Most loans, car loans, people don't even know. Most car loans are interest first. Yes, you pay the interest in the hit on the top. Then once the interest is down, plus you got to pay the principal. Pay the principal down, it's less interest. You know what I mean? But like my girl's car, one of her first cars, boy, they had her paying all interest payments in the front end. Some mortgages do that too. That's why you got to know what's going on. You got to really don't be doing business with shiesty people, because they'll do that to you. And then they're so quick to write. Remember, if you're at a car dealership, they're like, oh, sign your signature here. You agree on this? No, just fight with them. They literally keep you at a car dealership. They can have you in and out in like 1 or 2 hours. They literally keep you there so you can be like, so they know, okay, this person's going to stay. Yeah, this person's definitely going to stay. We're going to waste this time a little bit, and then we're going to push this. It's like almost like a interrogation technique. Yes, and it's King Von. Yes, the system keeps you in debt. Yes, the system is made to keep you in debt. That's why I'm not gonna say I'm against buying a home, but I'm against the way they're giving people the debt to buy the home. They're giving people 6 to 8 times their yearly income to buy a house. Does that make sense? Back in the day in the 60s, they didn't do that. It was only like 2 to 3 times your yearly income to buy said house. And I understand houses cost more, but the fact is, we almost get paid damn near the same. Not really, but we do. So it's going to take longer to pay off that same house. And then you think about, oh, my grandparents' house had, he bought it at $150K, and now it's worth $600,000. That's not going to happen in today's year. That means that today's house you buy at $600,000, $500,000. When do you think that house is even going to break even? You get what I'm saying? So think about it like that. And I want people to understand that every time you give your dollar away, you're paying 4 back. You know what I'm saying? So you paying them for a mortgage, for instance. You pay a mortgage on a $500,000 house. You gonna end up paying like 1.2, 1.3 like $1 million by the time you pay off that 30-year mortgage. So you already paid double for the crib. Then you gotta wait for the house to appreciate, and then when you sell it, you gotta pay taxes all on it. So it's like it's like a scam. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Ponzi scheme. And it's interesting because we all don't know that it's happening. It's like when people are like, oh, I'm gonna get married, it's what we're supposed to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't get married. It's just the government monetize certain marriages. They monetize the system around it, the judges, the lawyers, divorce attorneys, the actions of the women. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just built around your labor to keep the system going and going and going. While the smart ones know what not to do. But you got to be taught that. Jesus is coming soon. This is a lovely warning, a loving warning. Hell and real rather than believe. Heaven and hell is real, whether you believe it. You believe if you're breathing right now, God is giving you time to repent. Yeah, man. It's real. And if there's a devil, there's a God. That's all I got to say. Like, some people don't believe in Jesus or God until some devilish shit happen. And then when the devilish shit happen, then they be like, if this is real, then God gotta be real. It always, yeah. But that's the only way that you believed it, because some crazy evil shit had to happen. Anyway, he said, repent, he is coming. God damn, I don't think he's coming soon, but eventually. I say that, what's that shit called when the world about to go blow? I don't think that the world is going to restart until the last robot is taking the life of the last human. You get what I'm saying? Then that's when God going to scoop up, save the human, and kill the earth back and restart it. Until then, ain't shit finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Big Bubba Kush, good Lord. That Bubba Kush. The system is fraudulent. Their paper kingdom only exists on paper. No man knows the time. No man doesn't know the time. Facts. So, and you got to think about it. We're a system that is slave to the lender. So always remember, the slave to the lender, we're always going to owe money to the person that we owe it to. But at the same time, our government is also in debt. So we're giving money to circulate the government that's also in debt to other countries. Does that make sense? But we're protecting ourselves with revenue. That's why you think taxes are gonna go down? Taxes don't go down. That's like my rent is at a decent price, and I like that the rent's at a decent price. And I say, you know what? I'm gonna start asking for less, and then I'm gonna keep asking for less. Come on, that doesn't monetarily make sense. Like, don't ever think taxes will drop. So if your tax rate is high, it's only gonna get higher. They're only gonna raise it because they're not using the money adequately. BlackRock is buying up all the house. Supposedly, their plan in 2030 is for us to own nothing and be happy. And yes, Jesus is real. Thousands of religious one at the tomb. Yeah. I'll be honest. We will own nothing and we'll be happy. I'm be honest. I'm already happy by not owning a lot of things. I think it's best that we don't own nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think we will be happy, and I think so. I think it's just best that we don't own shit, because the ownership it's a psychological thing. We actually don't own anything. It's like an illusion. It's like an illusion of ownership. You get what I'm saying? They give you, it's like like somebody say, oh, it's the merit. You're supposed to buy a house. I'm building equity, nigga. You can say you have a house for $400,000, right? If you take that same amount of money and buy and live really below your means and don't have to worry about maintenance and rent, and you take that excess money and put it in the stock market, bro, that money's gonna be worth way more than that house in the future. If you just took the excess money that you were putting into that home for the mortgage and you threw it into like a stock. It's like, say you was about to go buy some weed or something, right? Instead of buying weed, you go buy weed stocks or something that gives you benefits. Or you was gonna buy some Nike shoes. Instead of going buy Nike shoes, you went to go buy Nike stock. You know what I'm saying? The Nike shoes are you be like, oh, it's gonna gain value over time, but it really doesn't, as much as you just buying the stocks. That's gonna gain more value over time. So in my eyes, I don't really believe in buying a home if it's overpriced. Like, I'll buy $150,000, $250,000 house max, but I see people buying $450,000, $500,000 homes. Bro, you asking for trouble. I could take that excess money and throw it in the market and make more money than you in 30 years for the same crib. Then I could take a loan out on the stocks and don't have to pay taxes on it. If you sell that home, you're gonna have to pay the sales tax. You're gonna have to pay commission. You know what I'm saying? The whole wazoo, the whole nine. It's like a scheme. And plus, you paid double the amount of money for it because you took a mortgage on it because you didn't have actual money for it. So that's just, people need to know that. But, you know, they're not going to tell you that. And plus, it's not the responsibility of the real estate agent to tell you. It's really about your responsibility to know it. It's like the car dealer. Like, they're not going to let you know. They're just going to try to sell you Gap. They're going to try to upsell you. Oh, these mats are $1,000. We did this extra paint. I've been finessed, so I know not to get finessed again. Watch your minister, they have their hands in your daughter's crotch. Good Lord. Facts. Crate, Mississippi. I brought my last car at the dealership over the phone. Came in a few days later, signed paperwork out of half an hour later. Yep, facts. Don't even play with them. When you go into the dealership, don't even play with their ass. Go in there, in and out. Like, I went in there, got my car, started looking at numbers. I said, man, what's this extra $2,000? I said, man, you're going to take that off. Well, I can't buy this car today. Even though I've been in the thing, I like the car and everything, but I was willing to walk away. And they was adding all these extra fees. Oh, this is the fee for my staff. Man, fuck your staff, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your staff. This has to do with me. And then come to find out, he was adding all these paint jobs and these rugs. He's like, oh yeah, you get these rugs in here, it's gonna cost another $300. You got this paint job, it's gonna cost another $600. Something every day, trying to add up prices. I said, take that off. I don't want none of that. He gonna lie to me and say this. This is why I don't trust car dealers. He lied at me and said, oh, it's already on there. I said, well, take the charge off or I'm not buying the car. He said, oh, let me talk to my manager. They're going to hit you with let me talk to my manager 100 million times to try to get you out the door. Or to try to get you like, all right, fuck it, just add it. I got to go. Whole time I had time. I went in there with the intention to waste time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whatever. And pretty much he removed it. And then I looked, when I got the car, they had to write a slip that says they owed me that service for the rugs and for the paint and stuff like that. They never actually did it. So the dude lied to me in my face and said that he put something in the car and it's added to the car already and he can't remove it when it was never added. And he had to give it to me once I signed the papers because it still came with it. But I had him remove the price of it. Does that make sense? That's why you can't trust cars. So get you a decent looking car, like a Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, something very reliable, Volvo, Mazda, whatever's reliable to you, and stick with it until you pay it off. And then after you pay it off, all that excess money, people paying an average $700 a month, all that excess money goes into your pocket. Instead, what they're doing is getting track hogs. They're getting competitions. Like, come on, bro, let's be real. Let's just be real, just temporarily, and understand what we're doing to ourselves. So as a people, we need to understand that we're going to put ourselves in a hole with these cars. Cars is the most depreciating value thing you can buy. Yes. In a house, too, if you're not managing it correctly. I'd rather buy stocks. You know what I'm saying? 10% year over year on average. Like, y'all got to understand. Y'all got to start functioning. And I like money now because I actually use ChatGPT for finance information and stuff, organized stuff. I actually like finance to understand because I'm like, oh, when you put your money in a high yield savings account, they're taking your money out and loaning it to somebody in a private equity or to a house, or they're giving government bonds. How about you just loan it to the private equity yourself, or get a 30-year or a 10-year, 5-year, 1-year yield on a government bond. You know what I'm saying? You could be going and taking the cash and doing what you want to do with it because that's what they're going to do with it anyway. So just take the middleman out because that's what they're doing. They're just playing middleman with your money. And then they give you that number to make it seem like it's in your account. And when you want it, they trade it and give you your money and take somebody else's money and use it. They give you somebody else's money so then it won't look like it's like digital currency. Mr. Big Kush, Bubba Kush, everything already paid for. Your signature is collateral. Facts. All right, let's get on with this. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get
Car salesmen get a bad rep, finance managers. Yeah. But by law, there's like 50,000 pieces of paperwork you sign. And in there's a truth in lending form that breaks down your payments, how much interest you're going to pay, what's your finance amount, your finance charge. You can look at it and say yes or no. It's just a lack of education. And that's why I have these videos, and that's why I have the advice videos for people to become more educated. And I've got a lot of positive feedback. People are like, hey, Yusuf, watch your videos. I didn't buy the car or whatnot, but there's still a lot of work to do. So
here's the issue, right? You know when you sign up for an app and there's agreement, scroll down and hit I agree. Same thing with buying a car. No one reads that shit, bro.
But it's pretty big letters. Like I do this all. Like it's literally like.
Hold on. They should read it.
Yeah.
But they don't read it.
100%.
So then when you go buy the car, you're like, oh, I got a new car. Happens to everybody, and then you're fucked.
But also, it's this instant gratification thing we're all used to, because at the end of the day, like when you go to a dealership and you really want this car, you don't care what it's going to cost.
Yeah, you don't care.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
okay, you said 29%. You said, I can make it work. You think you can make it work. At the end of the day, all you heard was, I got you approved. Right?
Facts.
Or, yes, we can do the deal. That's it. That's pretty much how enticing it is to people. So the repercussions of any financial disaster that comes from that. And it's kind of sad to see that I've had single mothers come in, I've had single fathers come in. It's just a bad situation if you don't think about it. Vehicle is one of the biggest purchases in most average American's life, right?
Well, they
So-
said number one,
easiest.
just after your point, that buying cars now is the biggest wealth killer. Yeah.
I think there's so much information out on the internet, so elementary. Like it's broken down to like 1 + 1 = 2 for you to go buy a car. I think baseline, understand your credit score, understand your financial situation, and just do your research. Don't take your first option. Just shop the deal. I tell that people all the time. Even when they come to my dealership, at the end of the day, I will sell you a car. I will
Right.
let you know, like straight up, like this isn't a good deal for you. Sometimes most people like will still get the car. It's crazy, man. It's just like this whole, yeah. So
And I like guys like that, because guys like that is they're modest. They understand the problem with this. Like it's like a youngster come in, 19 years old. He like, man, I want this car. You know it's gonna cost him $800, $700 a month. He only making like $2,300 a month, and this car gonna cost him about half of his monthly income as a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And of course the bank gonna approve him or whatever. But it's like, you in morals, you're like, bro, this is gonna get you in debt, bro. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. And it's a car that breaks. So you need breaking money. You know what I mean? And I'm going to revert this back to somebody trying to get on me about, oh, man, that's a Charger. They'd be like, oh, I'd rather drive a Dodge Charger than a Honda Accord. I say, yeah, I would too. But the situation with the maintenance and the gas, you know, I have a 4-cylinder turbo. You have a V8. You get 6 miles per gallon. I get 30. my maintenance is so low. Your shit is American engineered. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to ride, but you need money to ride that shit. And plus you need money to fill it up. It's like a gas gobbler. So that's why I don't like really argue with people about stupid shit like that. Like, I know it's like buying something and people like, man, they don't even know what you looking at. Whole time you looking at something crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather buy a fucking Type R than buy a fucking Charger, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can still enjoy the economics of it, by the same time it's like still fast. Just because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't have $100,000 to afford a car that gets stolen a lot.
I think preparing yourself, shopping around, and just don't get stuck with the deal. If it looks bad, just walk away. It's easy. You just walk away and go to a different dealership, go to a different place, and just kind of shop the deal. That's the best way to do it.
So I like your content because you show people the other side of the car world where, okay, we can get you approved, all smiles, but there's a dark side where like people get into loans they shouldn't be getting into.
100%.
And it can ruin their career, ruin their family's lives. And it's terrible because you got a new car, but you did it the wrong way, you know? So that's always the downside of it.
Yep.
Okay, what about like actual like issues buying cars? What's the biggest issue you see people coming to your dealership to buy a car? Maybe it's low credit score, low funds.
So Miami has been definitely a shift for me. Most of my clients, maybe it's the area I'm in North Miami Beach, Auto Cafe. Most of our deals have been cash. Like, dudes straight up buying Porsches for $90K. I'm like, all right, cool.
Cash?
Cash. So
them niggas.
But when I was in Atlanta and when I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, 100%. I mean, it's sort of just a whole different ballgame. So definitely had 500 credit score people coming in. I think that's where it gets difficult when you
I was going to ask, why did they pay like, does their credit score suck so they had to pay cash? Or
like the last deal we had, dude owned a Chick-fil-A, said, you want to finance? He's like, nope, I'll pay cash. I was like, okay. I mean, either way, I'm going to get the money, right? So,
yeah.
Most dealers are incentivized for financing because they get a kickback for bumping you up 2 points. So that's legal. Like if you get approved for 10%. The dealership can sell you at 12%, right? So they're the intermediary. I don't do that. I feel like that's putting you in a worse situation. That's like even more usury, which everybody's like, oh, you're throwing away money. and I'm not really pressed about 2 points, right? Not saying that I'm rich. I'm just saying like I get the bigger picture, but it just puts people in a bad situation, I believe. But as far as the biggest hurdles are negative equity and just bad credit.
Oh man, negative equity, bro. Don't even get me started. For those that don't know, negative equity is like when you own on the car already and you try to trade it in for a better car. Whole time you still owe on that last car. Instead of they'll take your old car, give you whatever they're gonna give you for it. It's probably most likely they're gonna give you less than what you owe, and then they're gonna roll over the sweat equity of whatever the equity of the car over to the next car. So say you got $15,000 on your car, you owe $10,000, and then you go buy another car for $20,000. They're gonna roll the $10,000 over to the next car and be like, oh, we only can pay you $5,000 for the car, $6,000 for the car. Roll over any excess of it to the next thing. So that means you lose all profit and possibly you still go into a negative even more because they didn't give you the value of what the car would be worth completely, like what you owe left. And that's how they get you with the, rolling over equity from another car. So now you're getting a loan for like a $20,000 car. Now you got to get an extra $30,000 just to secure it. So you're paying $30,000 for a $20,000 car, and they take your last car and resell it, upcharge it. It's almost a scheme, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's almost a scam. And then the credit score. When you have a low credit score, you get low rates. You get higher rates. So get your credit score up to a good, exceptional or good, and then you get way better rates. You know what I'm saying? Some people out here paying 15% on the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And not like me, 4%. You know what I'm saying? That's just, get like me.
From these last 4 years, people's credit scores are getting worse and worse. Their negative equity is getting worse and worse, and their income is getting more limited. It's just like, did you have to get the $3,500 apartment? Did you have to get, like, it's just like, like why?
Yeah, because when you're running their, because to get them a loan, you probably have to check out what their expenses are monthly, debts or income ratio.
Yeah. So now they don't do the whole like fake pay subs thing. Now there's like software like TurboPass and other like software out there that'll literally comb through your bank statements to verify income. So they'll see things that are being pulled out. So you really can't lie.
So before you could drop some fake pay stubs from someone's business and say, hey, this is what I'm making, this is what they're paying me. But now you put in your information to your account. And they log in, they can see everything. So you can't lie now.
Yep.
Question for you.
Yeah.
This question's been asked for ages in the car world.
I don't even know why they would lie about, like, why lie? Because you're going to, at some point, even if you you lie, you get the car, now you can't afford it. So it's like,
but then they hide the car.
I think in general, people lie about everything, right? I mean, especially when it comes to your guys' podcast, you guys see people that put on a facade and then they never keep up with it, right? It's just trying to get the best first impression, like, oh, you make $5,000 a month, and like with us, it's like, all right, we're gonna see, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the question is, what's better for people to do now, lease or finance a car, and why?
It definitely depends on your situation. I think leasing is a great option for people that are changing out of vehicles all the time. Just understand you're basically renting a car.
Yeah.
And then there is an interest rate attached to a lease. It's called a money factor. So a money factor is, if you have good credit, you have a low money factor. If you have bad credit, you have a bad money factor. Also, it's mileage dependent. I think there's a lot of myth that like you can't have a lot of miles at least. You can buy it before, even during. But I tell people all the time, just whatever you were set out, just go a notch below. Like people are like, oh, Yusuf, I want the Mercedes CL, whatever. I'm like, how about you go down something else? Because like you can see that it's just not good for them. And at the end of the day, it's so funny. They'll end up getting the Mercedes from somewhere else. So I think leasing is the best option for people who are wanting to get into something short term, keep moving out. And then if you want to buy, I always tell people never buy new. I just had the Range Rover I posted a video about.
Thank you.
So always
Never buy new. Always go pre-owned or certified pre-owned. Always, if you can. So you know that it's still working. It's in top-notch shape, but never buy new at all. So that's something that I don't personally do. I guess if I had the money, maybe. But then again, like you're saying, like I was looking at the GV80 Coupe. That's $100,000 car. Somebody put 50 miles on it. The fucking car is at $60K. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy it at $60K. You know what I'm saying? What's 50K miles? Like I see people getting rid of cars at 150. I'm like, come on, bro. What's going on? Like, I'll take the car. You know what I'm saying? I that's not an old car to me. An old car to me is 200 miles. 180, 200 miles. That's it's getting in the old territory. You get what I'm saying? So I don't associate that with being an old car. And you know, pre-owned is not new because somebody was in it. They probably leased it. You know, because the car I got was pre-owned, and it had 17,000 miles on it when I bought it. But got a better rate for it. It's a better trim, and I got a better. You know, it wasn't super new, but it was new. You know what I'm saying? Like new, because when you lease cars, you can't damage cars. They're gonna mark that. You know what I'm saying? But it had a couple miles on it. It got a little depreciation on it. You hear me? And then ever since I've had it, it even depreciated more than half since I've got it. You know what I'm saying? That was 4 years ago. So
buy you secondhand. I mean, just like any other thing, whether it be watches or whatever, buying secondhand, the depreciation is crazy, and you get to enjoy it. I call depreciation appreciation because you get to appreciate something that's a lot cheaper, and it still drives the same as it was 2 years ago.
So I always say on the show, never buy brand new. And he confirmed it because once you buy brand new, bro, that's gonna hit you like bricks. That depreciation, bro, up front. How much people lose on average when they buy a new car? 30%, 20% on average?
On my social media, I think there's like extreme cases because not a lot of people can afford a Rolls Royce or an EV, but on average, you're talking about 20, 30%. But here's the thing. You're taking into account if you just bought the car. A lot of people roll over negative equity. So you're losing that as well. So a lot of people think negative equity disappears. It doesn't. You're refinancing it. So it's like even worse. So now you're paying even more money. And it's crazy to me that nobody understands interest. It's like, oh, you know, I bought this house, and I'm like, you probably paid 3 times in interest, but I made 200,000, but you paid 400K in interest, right? Or on a car, it's just like, oh, well, you know, I bought it for 25. Well, how much did you really put in with the interest, right? Because everything is like front heavy when it comes to interest bearing products. Yeah, never buy new. I don't know if there's a video I have on Instagram. There was a Range Rover, or even the Rolls Royce. You can.
Yeah. Which one? Where is it on your?
Range Rovers are notorious for depreciation. It was a 2021 or 2019 Range Rover I bought from the auction. Brand new was like 152 without taxes and everything. You can now get them 4 years later for 35K.
yeah, and that's sad. And the reason why that's sad because I was looking at Range Rovers at one point because I seen a really nice Range Rover. But anytime I buy a car, before I buy a car, even if I consider buying a car, what I do is I look for the pros and the cons of the car, like any maintenance issues that are common. It could be wear and tear on the brakes, heavy transmission problems, engine problems, gasket, all that stuff, any type of thing, the fuel pump, any type of problems that might become a big problem in the future, I don't get it because I bought cars like that where I didn't do the research and then later down the road I'm realizing I'm keep changing the brakes. It's not because I'm riding crazy, it's because everybody with this model car this year have premature brake usage on their car. So that's a situation for those. And like he said, you're not considering the bad equity that you're rolling over to the new car. Some people do it because they need to. Some people do it because they just want a new car. The whole time the old car wasn't paid off. So if you're going to do it smart. You know what I mean? And it's best to just save your money and just buy it whole, bro. So you know, like, hey, is it worth me paying all this money for? Because, you know, we're in a system now. I think people don't understand that the credit system is a system of debt, and we must stay in debt in order to maintain a high credit score. You know what I'm saying? If you get rid of all your accounts, well, your credit score is going to drop. If you don't use your credit, your credit score is going to drop. So it's like in a system of forcing you to be in debt in order to prosper from it, to get better deals, which is kind of weird. So that being said, for those ignorant individuals out there that don't know this, y'all should learn it because those are the same reasons the people that complained about not having what they want to have in the world. You don't have what you want to have because you're making bad financial choices. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Peace. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. And make sure you comment below and tell me what you think about this. Are you a victim of this situation? Let me know in the comments below. Let's go. Peace. It's your boy Savage. All right, I'm live now, nigga. I'm live. I'm turned up. Y'all done fucked up. First off, this last comment, Frost E. Niglet, shut your black ass up. Y'all be saying whatever, right? Y'all be saying whatever y'all want to say. Okay, let's see who this person is. Oh, you joined a month ago with no subscribers. No reply to you, sir. All right, let's go back up to the top. It says that this dude just be talking. I don't talk about yesterday's conversation, nigga. Fuck that. Chicago in the building. I'll kick your ass. Still got my homies to watch my back, and I'll smoke your ass if you wanna come chat. Damn, this nigga a rapper or is he a hitman? Braxton the Jew. Whoa, I thought you was locked up. Damn, why would I be locked up? Are you talking about Lil Durk? You stupid. My ball sack has been itching like crazy and stinky. What do I do? Man, put some baby powder on that, boy. Put some baby powder. Dirk is free. Man, what? Why are you listening to Myron? Well, this is Myron's channel. It's not really Myron who I'm talking to. It's he was talking to Fresh, and they had a good interview. And see, I'm not the type of person not to listen to somebody if they have good people on. So if this person has a good person on, I'm going to listen to said person because that person has information that could possibly help me and other people out. So when it comes to finances and stuff, he's the bro be on his shit. It's just I don't listen to him when he talk about black people because he be real racist for real. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to play about it, but then it's one thing to be racist for real. It says Myron hates black people. Not for sure. Well, only when it didn't fit you. You know, when you want to be black, you know what I'm saying, with all the pros, then you black. But you know, only when it benefits you. He loves blacks. Jumping Jacks Flash. Still can't believe you think you are a nigga. To you, which is a real type of black man. Is this the guy that was talking about? That was yesterday's conversation, brother. You gotta. I don't know. We can't switch the subject. We talking about finances, sir. Let's stay on topic, all right? Make sure you subscribe for sure. It's your boy Savage. What's this nigga name? Jeremy ST. A hot dog is ground meat inside a intestine sleeve. When a human eats a hot dog, that human becomes part of a new hot dog. Look, I seen this, and this is off topic. Whoever this is, whoever made that comment, I seen This Is How It Was Made episode, and it was about hot dogs and shit, and it was saying how they just take the fat and the shit from pigs that's left over that they don't cut up and shit, from the beef, the pork, and all that shit, and they just grind it up and they put it in, like you said, an intestine sleeve, basically, like a little thin sheet. They do it with sausage too. It's in like a little sleeve and shit. But I do turkey sausage if I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't mind the sleeve itself. It's just the meat that they you know, rumbling up and putting in there. Nope, you're wrong, Braxton the Jew. Your opinion about Drake's new album, it's mid. He dropped all this album for, like, at least one of them should have been crazy. It's decent for one of them, but it is kind of mid, bro. New is better because pre-owned, they could fuck you. No, opposite, bro. New is not better, bro, because as soon as you sign them papers, bro, you buy a car for 100K, you drive out the lot, that bitch 75K. Facts. 100%. And every year you drive that motherfucker, 10K is off the price of that car, bro, until it hits like a middle ground. 5 years down the road, your fucking 100K car is worth $40,000 or $50,000, bro. Come on. But you're still paying on that. You probably still got 70,000 left. They won't tell you everything on a pre-owned. Yeah, but that's your job to go in there to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? It's always your job to kind of like go in the car dealership, bring a mechanic, take it to another mechanic, and be like, hey man, look at this car real quick, I'll pay you $200. And he'll try to find anything wrong with it. And I'll tell him, hey man, I pay you $20, you find anything wrong with this car. He could be like, yep, this needs done, this needs to be done, yep, this, and they didn't take care of it. Yeah, well, the car that I had, at least it was a pre-owned for sure. It only had one owner prior to me, and they put 17,000 miles on it. They did take really good care of the car. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy because I'm like, man, they paid for the depreciation of the car. You know, the car was only like 4 years old by the time I got it, 3-4 years old. Best car is a new car if you got the money, of course, yes. If you got the money. If you don't, you kind of like, you know, it's no point. This nigga stop spamming my shit, boy. Mr. Big Bubba Kush. All bills are the U.S. Incorporated obligation. Um, you know, it's funny. Our bill says in God we trust, but we have hella Muslims in this bitch and atheists. You know what I'm saying? Um, Carfax. We have a Volvo ZX90. Love it. Yeah, Volvo's something nice, bro. And they don't look the best of pleasing, but I've seen a was it a Volvo? It was maybe it was a Volvo. They had one of those little Tesla looking HD screens in the middle. I said, "Oh, that's dope." It just they externals don't look good. You know, if they can make the external look really nice, then they don't even have to do nothing to the inside. Like think about Dodge Chargers, and they don't even have to be no Trackhawk and no Red Eye. You just think about a Dodge Charger, a Challenger, a Grand Cherokee. Like inside, they all look the same, bro. They haven't changed it for years. It literally looks the same. It looks bland and regular. You know what I mean? It's still cool, but they didn't have to do nothing to it. So like, if you make your car look good externally and internally, bro, you can sell people garbage for it and they'll buy it. That's why like people like I have like the Honda Accord 10th gen. I don't like the 11th gen, and I don't like and I before that I had a different gen before that, but it's like why did you change it to this granddaddy car? Now I got to look like a real soccer dad. Like, nah, nigga, I like the 10th gen. The 10th gen Honda Accords go crazy. They got that little slick, nice woods to it. Definitely want to promote it to people that are going to take money out to buy it. You should probably promote it to those people to make it look slick and nice and smooth and aggressive. Frosty Nuggets, shut your black ass up. Thumbs up. How about help a brother out, chat? Yeah, facts. Help me out. I need a super chat. I need some likes if you ain't got the super chat, and I need some subs for real. Get them subs up for me. Get them subs up for me. Shorty on me. Cray, Mississippi. There are those of us that bought gold years ago. Facts, bro. If you find, I remember gold was only like $200, bro, and I was like, damn, that's too much money. Look at it back, 13, 1500, 2300. What? What's going on? Silver too. Like I'm finna start doing silver because I can't even afford the gold no more. You know, Sam's Club still sells it. Happy Monday to all. Stay blessed. Stay finesse chat. Facts. Appreciate the love. Happy Monday. It's almost Monday for me in like 7 minutes. How about Jesus? Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, yes, Lord. Shout out to Tuka from Chicago. Wait, is his birthday today? I worship bow. Oh, nah. See, you ain't even got it. You worship the devil. But what Donald Trump got to do with that? You got to put Donald Trump in there. It's cool. You can worship whoever you believe in, brother. It's up to you. Every car at the dealership, brand new or used, are already paid for. Wait, it says, Big Bubble Kush said, every car at the dealership, brand new or used, are already paid for. If you have a birth certificate, social security number account, you have unlimited credit. Facts, because they want to put you into a debt circle. So if your words is already accounted for when you walk in that dealership. You're already approved. You've been approved. They just want to make sure they're getting their money back. They'll give it to anybody. And then think about this. Don't pay your shit for 1 or 2 months. They repo your shit, put a ding on your credit so you don't, so you could really be big in a hole and you can't really get another one, which, okay, I understand that part. But then they resell your motherfucking car for what they probably sold it to you for, or a little less. And then they repeat the cycle over and over again. So one car, when somebody going through some type of financial trouble, I can recycle the hell out of this vehicle over and over again. Who else just pooped this man out? Pooped it. Shut your ass up, goofy. Shut your goofy ass up, nigga. You look like Carmelo Hayes. Okay. I love trans women. We need to know that. Are you African? Are you African American? I am from Sweden. Yes, I am African American, darling. I am African American. Thank you very much. Jacob B, I got rid of all our debt. Haven't had a credit score since 2016. We've worth more money now than I could ever imagine in my life, and we're only mid-30s. Facts, bro. Like, Jacob, you doing what you're supposed to do, brother. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You really focus on life, and and people like us needs to explain to people how debt is like slavery, brother. It's slavery. And I'm going to keep shouting this to the rooftop. Debt is slavery, and y'all got to get with the program and understand what's going on. Donated 5 poops, thanks. Special BMW, I learned the hard way with an i7. At one point, I wanted an i8. Remember, i8s used to be so expensive. Bro, you can get one for like 30K. What's up, gang? What up? What up? What up? Rule 1, I don't buy a Nissan or a Chrysler. I never had a Nissan, but I thought a Nissan was decent. I'm a Honda Toyota type of guy. Andrew Hernandez, Drake is your agent. I guess. I hope. You look like an amazing kisser. Whoa, big freaky nigga. Future is not. Okay. Vove Fort. How did you start your locks as 2-strain or coils? The Drake new album is mid. Yeah, Drake new album is very mid. How I start my locks? First off, make sure you get very nice parts, bro. Parts is essential. You see them parts? They're essential, bro. That's like the essence of having good locks, bro. Is to get your good shit parted, and then you just. What I did is sometimes I'll have it in barrels and just hold them in barrels until they grow out, and then start doing the 2-strain twist, so you can get past that baby phase. And when you have them in barrels, it looks more professional. Van Fort, goddamn boy. Hondas are the best cars, full stop, period, bar none. Facts. Anything Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep is all crap. Cars, stay away from them. And if you want to save money, headaches from repair. Bro, my first car was a Dodge. I had a Dodge Stratus. It was the most horrible decision ever. But you know what? They led me to Honda Accord, and I've been Honda Accord since. Chargers and Challengers are cool from 08 to 2010. I wouldn't be caught dead on a Hellcat or not. Shit, if I had the money, like if I'm like winning the lottery type shit and I had the money, I'll buy me one. I don't care. But at the same time, if it's like, if I'm modest me, no. Oh, fuck. I'm getting tired. Make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate the love. Don't forget to like the video right now. We need to send this video up real quick before I dip off. And I need y'all to press that like button, please. And while y'all pressing that like button, don't forget to press that subscribe button, because your boy Angelo Savage, we're going to be doing this daily, man. I'm going to try to get this. I'm about to go on like a daily. I don't even care if I just talk bullshit. I'm going to go on a daily stream. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm tired, you're going to just see a nigga on here sleeping. I've slept on streams before, bro. Like, I was hustling so much, I fell asleep. Toyotas are really go-to, I heard, but that's better. Honda, I heard, but what's better, Honda or Toyota? Toyota is very reliable. And plus, I think Toyota makes V8s, don't they? Toyota and then Honda. But Honda, they're both up there. Gold is 45 an ounce today. Good Lord. What's going on? What they 45? Nigga, I should have invested. And then what do you put that in the safe deposit box? Do you put it at your house in a safe? Like, it's levels to this. Pure Palm. Honda's better than Toyota. Sending floating hearts to 10 joules. Thank you, thank you. Why is Honda better? I'm curious. Black Dave Ramsey. Yo, I'm not against that, brother. Jacob, look, I'm not like, I don't like Dave Ramsey. His advice is very old, and then he sticks to the relationship advice. I'll stick to some red pill advice when it comes to the money. He really be misleading people. I can be the Black Dave Ramsey. Angelo's So Financial. That's what I might have to start doing, is just talking about money and shit. Angelo's So Financial, make a money channel and just talk about money. Because it's Angelo So Media. This is like commentary channel. Angelo So Savage Reacts. Angelo So Financial, bro, because you know what? A lot of people, and I don't like the debt snowball. I like the debt avalanche. And the difference between the two is the debt snowball is that you line up your debt from biggest to largest, and I mean smallest to largest, you take out the smallest first, and then you equivalently over time. The avalanche is you take out your debt with the smallest interest rate or the highest interest rate first, which is better, you know what I mean, when it comes to long haul. And then on top of that, if you compare that, I take this information, I go to ChatGPT and verify this is a good strategy, and they verify. Sorry. And that's how I do it. But Dave Ramsey shit is overplayed out, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Build quality, reliability, driving experience, ownership costs. Yep. Same goes with a house. You got to buy the house. You got to maintenance the house. You have to put 1% away every year in case something happened. Of course, that won't be enough to put away per year. You know, you have the roof, but it's something. You got the roofs, you got the ACs, you got toilets, all that shit, water, plumbing. You know, if you forget something, you're screwed. Heating. Are you Caucasian? I am a white man. Are you Mexican? I'm a Mexican. What's the topic? Color? No, it's about money, sir. Chargers are the best car. Debatable. Here was it Harrington Hunter? Yeah, mom made pancakes. Yep, that's the only option. Fuck. Pure Palm. I like to subscribe. Bless up, my man. Appreciate the love, man. I need everybody to follow that man and like and subscribe. Your boy Angelo Savage, because I'm talking that shit. You hear me? What's better, Toyota, Honda? I like Honda, at least for the Honda Accord version, because Honda Accord I equate that to a Camry, and Camry should just suck. Not saying they're not good. It just the looks of it. Like if I want to drive an old man car, I'll tell them like, "Hey man, let me get that Honda Camry." You know what I'm saying? Like it's booty. And the thing is with Honda should have did a Type R Honda Accord. Like they're not listening to their consumer base. So I'm gonna get a AI written letter to send to the CEO or the designer of like these major companies like Honda and tell them like, "Hey man, we love the 10th gen, bro. Like bring that back somehow because and then you made the engine a CVT and got rid of the 10-speed. Why would you get rid of the 10-speed transmission? That's like stupid. Like literally, I don't want a fucking CVT slingshot ass transmission. I want shit that, you know what I'm saying, fuel injected. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little speed with the Honda Accord. Like you throw a twin turbo on a 4-cylinder, nigga, we going stupid. Like y'all don't know, but a Ford GT, it's not a Mustang, it's a Ford GT, the car that costs like $2 million. It's a 6-cylinder with twin turbo. You get what I'm saying? So like people be trying to shit on shit like, oh, it's a 4-cylinder with a turbo. Do y'all understand what that actually even mean? Don't even know for real, huh? The same goes with the Acura TR. Was it the what's that big one they call that expensive ass Acura? That motherfucker, bro. That's a V6. Got like 500 horses. My son is farting so loud in his sleep. He's 4 months. All his shitty booty ass. Angelo love the kids. Angelo love the kids. Cray, it depends on how many ounces you have, Angelo, and when you start buying it. Mine is in a box though. Facts. Okay. And then you got to pay monthly for the box, perhaps, for sure. But then again, they are guarding a lot of value of like stuff. Like I need a place to like stash my weapons and shit. You know what I'm saying? In case of emergency, I need to stash like pertinent. Sometimes I don't even be like having my like social and shit on me. I be like, let me stash my like important documentations. Jacob B, that's a good idea, bro. It's an untapped market. You seem to know what you're talking about. In my opinion, and I became a millionaire off of following Dave Ramsey. Yeah, I know. I really, for sure, man, bro. You motivate me, bro. You gonna see his gonna be Angelo So Financial up in here, and I could be taking phone calls, organizing people's finances because I actually like it. I could be the Black Dave Ramsey for real. Angelo So Financial for sure, and I'm just like your black financee. I'm telling you, like we could be millionaires. It's just get rid of the debt first, and then the revenue it can calculate. I seen this one dude. He said he was putting like $2,000 a month to the stock market for like 10 years, and he had like 3 point something million. I'm like, and I started thinking about it on my income. I said, bro, that's possible as hell. Like I know people like, oh, I don't make that much. Nah, when you started to get rid of your debt, the money starts to pop up. And you can actually do that because it's your future anyway. It ain't like you getting rid of it. Your money's making money. Like I got a high yield savings account. I'm investing. So it's like, that's what you have to do. If your money's not making money, you're losing money. Simple as that. I tell people that if your money's not making money, your money's losing money. Facts. Because the bank is making money off your money. You put it in there just to hold it. Look how much interest rate on your regular Chase account. I have a Chase account, bro. They're giving you 0.01% on your savings. While they're taking it, making 7, 8, 10% on your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm like, whoa. Like you using my money to get money? Hell no, I need a piece. Nick, are you Blackanese? Konnichiwa. No. Per palm, I had an opportunity to buy a few attractive income producing assets a few years back. I didn't have the cash, so I took debt to buy them. Did it pay off, Mr. Palm? Mrs. Fort? I have I have Dams Ramsey's book. Haven't read it yet. Maybe I should. Yeah, you should read it. Give a review and see what you think about it. I just don't like his debt snowball and the whole save 1,000. The 1,000's bare minimum. They said 60% of Americans don't have $1,000 in their savings account, but they spend a lot of money on other stupid shit. But I say save more. At least 3 months. I say save 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Instead of one. Because I had a flat tire the other day, bro. I looked at my shit. I said, I ain't worried about it. That shit can get fixed immediately. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stress list stuff you get when you have money. Or at least a little saved up. Mr. Palm, and I don't regret it. That is fine. But if you're buying appreciating assets with it, if you're taking out a 84-month loan on a car, bad news. Facts. You taking a 6-year, 7-year out loan on a car, bro? And you think, oh, there it is. Yep. The Acura, the NSX, they're dope cars, but they're super expensive, bro. Now because they discontinued. I like the Type X one, the Type S. Yeah. So if you're gonna take out an 84-month loan on a car, bro, yeah, you asking for trouble. Then you gotta assume that this car. It's like I tell people, like when you go to school to be a doctor, right, and you got to do 10 years of schooling. You gotta expect nothing's gonna happen, and you're gonna be on your shit for 8 to 10 years. You know that's a risky endeavor. Do you want to do it? Yes, you can. You went to school for pre-med. You went to school to be a doctor, but will you pass? It's the more of the problem. And then can you sustain yourself while that's happening? What up, Harry Hoover? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Even investing will make you money over time. Facts. It's like you have no choice for real. Like if your money's sitting in a bank account, it's not making money. Unless it's in a high yield savings account. It's a regular checking savings, bro. You ain't making no money unless you're in the high yields. I know was it Goldman Sachs? They got a good high yields. Ally got a good one. And what's that last one? SoFi got a good one. SoFi. Because and then everything I say, I try to verify with AI because I just want to make sure that I'm not only doing the right shit. Because think about it. You got AI, right? You got ChatGPT, Google Gemini. They can make you a lot of money because the information they know is something you would pay somebody to know. So Google Gemini, ChatGPT can act as like a CPA. It can act like a accountant for you and organize your finances and actually build you a revenue source that's like, all right, take this money, do this with it. Take this money and do this with it. Give you a timeline and everything. I had shit looking for investment properties for me without even lifting a dime of it. Actually, like organized it all up good. So I'm just like, y'all better start using these AI to benefit y'all in the future, man. That's all I'm saying. Joe, yes, you need to use your money to make money and put a lot of that in assets so they don't grape you on your taxes. Yeah, that's really, it's really about tax avoidation. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to avoid taxes because that's damn near the devil right there. I think tax man is the devil, the IRS. That's why they out here protesting ICE. You need to be protesting the IRS, not the ICE, because the IRS is doing it to all of us. Wait, Drake hangs with type. I don't know. Why'd you Drake ODS? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, what you doing? Ma'am, you're drunk. Okay. I was thinking about Toyota Camry, Corolla, but I don't know. I should lease or finance. I'm gonna save up like $6K first, though. Is that cool? I really don't want an older car. Yes, save up $6K. By the time you save up $6K, the car didn't depreciated enough. Go get you a mildly, get you like a Camry with high miles is really a new car, bro. So you can go get a Camry with 100K miles on it, 80,000 miles on it, get a real good price on it. It's a Camry. You're saying Honda, but you can't do that with no Charger. You get a Charger or a Challenger with 80K miles on it, bro. That bitch finna break. You get a Honda, Camry, Corolla, Civic with 100K on it, boy. That's a new car. In Honda years, it's a mildly used vehicle. I wish my father so he approached. No, I don't know. I ain't got my daddy either, nigga. But you know what I mean? You don't need your daddy when you got AI. AI is my daddy. I took debt, was his palms. I took debt to buy a bunch of assets, dwindling 45% annually. Oh shit. That's a lot, bro. What you investing in? It'd take me about 18 months to 20 months to squash the debt I took to buy those assets, and after that, it's all investable cash flow. I was thinking about even looking into like shit that's external, like laundromats, car washes, stuff like that. Like this 9 to 5 shit, it's cool. It's just to get your foot. It's like we've been lied to our whole life, bro. Imagine we just been lied to our whole life, told to go to work, do this. We just in a big cycle. I listen to motivational videos all the time, and I start listening to these animated motivational videos, and they real. Like they really hit the heart cool, and it like real hard. And I'm like, man, these little animated videos, they giving you better life lessons than humans that are talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is just clips from movies and shows that they slowly put certain information in that people just look over. Trump and Biden and Drake, same age. Okay, Hernandez, you just saying whatever. IRS is a bad man, but I'm a Canadian, so I say the CRA is a bad man too. Facts. But I think in Canada, I think y'all can't take no 30-year out on no mortgage, right? Like us, they're damn near just giving us shit. No Durkin. No joking, Lil Durk. I said no Durkin. Laundry machines, vending machines, car washes. Those are great starters, small business ideas for sure. Facts. That's what it all should be in. Like, if your money's not making money, you're literally wasting time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got some good information in this YouTube stream, I want y'all to like the video right now. But I also want you to subscribe because more is coming. I can educate y'all, man. You know what I mean? Because the masses, we're the masses, and the people below us, they don't want this. They don't want us to know our value. They're gonna keep selling us a dream. We're almost slave to our emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of girls out here, not to get on girls' ass, but a lot of girls are very sexualized. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like a detriment to them. You know what I mean? They're super sexualized and stuff, which kind of like pushes the man to be sexualized about them too, because it's like we're attracted to them naturally. But it kind of is a distraction. So the ones out there flapping and all that shit, like, if it stops you from going out there and, pursuing a woman, okay, whatever, just stop you being distracted. But still, it's like, still don't even do that. Take that energy and go make some money, go hustle, go to the gym, and actually make yourself, improve yourself, and make you do better. I tell people the 5 S's: finances, fashion, and fitness. Finance is finance, fashion, and fitness. Facts. You do those 3, bro, you're going to be on top of the world, man. And then you're going to be undeniable anyway. You can get your pick of the litter. Stop chasing and become chaseable. That's what I'm telling you. They let them have cameras in prison now. Nigga, they let them have Instagram. They got phones in there. They got video games. Boy, that's why people don't mind committing crimes, attention deficit, because they make prison look like a motherfucking club, for real, like a life club. I'm enjoying the stream, bro. Good job. Appreciate it, Palm, man. I just like talking to my people out here, man. I'm finna get off pretty soon anyway. I got to work in the morning, so I just wanted to do a stream to make sure y'all know that I'm on here. I'm going to try to get back on tomorrow. Actually, I will. I'm not going to say try. I will. I'm going to be very consistent with this now, because this is something that I'm testing out things. And the money needs to start flowing in. This now going on my 2nd year of my YouTube journey. So we're going to keep it going, man. I'm trying to give everybody substance and stuff like that. Pure Palm, we've had 50 years intergenerational mortgages for a few years already. 50 years? Shit. God bless your soul. You get a house at 30. You know what I mean? Canada is a wild, wild west of financial corruption and criminality. Facts. That sounds criminal as hell. And the thing is, if you take a 50-year out, bro, right? You take a 50-year out, that's just more interest you're paying. You get more time to pay it off, but that's the banks love that shit. They like, ooh, 50 years. And then if you default on your mortgage, they could just take your shit, right? And then resell it. Unless you live here and for more pay attention to, you would know. Yeah, facts. I'm in America. I haven't been to Canada, but I do want to drive up to Canada. I don't know if I should drive or should I just like take a flight, because I'm in Chicago. I think it's like 5 hours maybe. I can get up into Canada. My birthday coming up, no telling. Scotland in the building. What up, Scotland? Prison in America is brutal. Facts. Prison in America is crazy. Like, I don't even know why they make it like a joke, but at the same time, it's like it's racist. It's about religion. Now in jail, you separated by race, which what it used to be, Now it became gangs because it's like gangs within the same race, and then now it's like religion. Now motherfuckers like, oh, you Muslim, the Muslims are protecting each other type shit. Yeah, man, that's why I'm not even pursuing women, even the one who are coming towards me. I'm locking in, and thanks for the gems. Facts, you must lock in. You know what I'm saying? People commit crimes because of poverty. Well, people commit crimes, yeah, because of it. The poverty is one of many reasons why people commit crimes. It could be their surroundings and their need to have things that other people have instead of work. You know, the laziness also is a reason why people commit crimes. Palm, nice finance, fashion, and fitness is a great orientation. I believe in those things myself strongly. Yes, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna be the uprising of the man is coming. I'm telling you, like I can smell it because I'm a guy that women are very attracted to, or whatever, and I get them all the time. They push themselves on me, like, and this is more than it ever. Maybe because I got a beard now, maybe because I'm stronger now, and I'm focused on my like looks and shit. But I'm still focused on my money, right? So I think that the reverse is coming. I've been telling women this for a very long time. The reverse is coming, which means women are going to start buying dinner. Women are going to start supplying the need for men. I know it sounds wicked, right? But just watch it. Just look for it. It's there. You know what I mean? The women are going to start taking dudes out to dinner. They're going to be start paying all the bills. The men are going to be in a soft man era and they chilling, you know, they're going to be the prize for real because the women wanted to be the men this whole time. So they wanted to be the man so much, the man just kind of like, shit, I relinquish the role to you. You the man. Now the women are paying the bills, but they don't really want to do that though. That's the thing. They can and they you know, I think women are powerful. Anything a woman sets her mind to and she actually wants, she can get it. And that's why I see so many women at the gym. You know what I mean? They set their mind on a goal, they get it done. But I think that's the thing though. Women need an objective. And I don't mind in a woman is a fatal mind. So I think for females, they need a goal to attain, and men need a purpose. That being said, eventually, bro, we gonna be getting taken care of. Bitches gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be chasing us. And then we gonna be like, ooh wee, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. Nah. Joe, I was in jail and there was a ginger Muslim. He said some shit to me about the beliefs, so I called him Muslim O'Malley. Muslim O'Shea. The women have EBT. Yeah, bro. But eventually the man gonna be on. Yeah, but eventually the man gonna be on EBT and Section A, and the bitch is gonna be having the money. And then I'm telling you, just look for it. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be slight, and then eventually it's gonna like 10 years down the road, we gonna look up, and the women are construction workers. We at the crib with the desk jobs, nurses and shit, and we doing the soft shit while they in there hard doing it the hard way. And then the value of the dick gonna reverse. The value of the dick gonna be the value of the pussy in the future. Or the value of the pussy now is gonna be the value of the dick in the future, right? And it's gonna reverse. Now the bitch is gonna be thirsty over niggas, and niggas gonna have to pick a litter because there's so many less of them, and definitely with the ones that are fit and that's focused on themselves, bitch gonna be like, ooh. I'm just saying, this is a prediction now. I could be wrong. The only reason that this has been happening is because businesses started only hiring women in management positions because they do it for $20K less than a man and expect the same job. That's a possibility. Pooping on an elevator is wrong on so many levels. Never going to happen. Nah, bro, don't ever say never, bro. It's already happening, bro. I'm literally at work, and women, bro, I'm telling you, if I report motherfuckers to HR, everybody getting fired, nigga. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm focusing on my bread right now because I already got the fitness and I already got the fashion underway. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm black, strong. Bitches already love me. Like literally, if I report bitches at work, the business is going under. That's how much sexual assault I got under my wraps. But I'm a man. I don't really say shit about it. I'm just saying that if I was to report motherfuckers like how women be reporting dudes, nigga, I own the company. And that's why I'm telling you, like, I'm in nursing, so I already know how it's coming. So I'm a male in nursing field, so I'm already seeing how the women are coming. So I use that information, and I just kind of be like, man, this is what's about to happen. Like, and a lot of women are single in nursing, like a lot of them. They still getting sex, but they are single, and they're independent women, and they making a lot of money and shit. So, but they're also buying their man's hella shit, like, or buying the people, like, they're providing now. And I'm like, oh, shit, the reverse is happening, and it's happening fast. I'm to be honest, I'm probably one of the first to see it because I'm in nursing. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. But it seems like it's about that time, man. Brother got to get to work in the morning at a.m. You know what it is. Your boy Angelo Savage, man. It's a psyop to put the working class against each other while they take all the money. Yeah, I guess. Just get the money. Shit, do what the women are doing. They've been surviving this much. It's because nurses are hoes, literally more slutty than strippers. Professional yapper. Professional yapper, by the way. Shut your ass up, Juan, Antonio. Fuck is you talking about? You're well, you don't even know how to spell yapper. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. We're gonna be talking about finances more in the future. So I want y'all to get your shit right. Focus on your finance. Focus on your fashion. And focus on your fitness. Facts. If y'all want to be better in this world, so do what you need to do. It's a facts. I'm a CNA, and all these women are the independent type on the grind. I'm telling you. Look, I'm just telling you what I see. Like, a bunch of women, they're very on their independent shit, and you're going to see. If you're an attractive black male in nursing, if you're an attractive white man or any male in nursing, bro, you're finna get hoes. Facts. Because all these girls are single, they're ready to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Good thing I'm going to take it, man. I can't do that. I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the field anymore. I'm actually, well, I'm just focused. Let's say that. But what I'm telling you, there's some merit to it. So just do your research, slowly see it. You see all the girls in the club. The men aren't in the club no more, right? So the women are buying those drinks. Eventually, the club ain't gonna be free for the females no more because it was only free so the man can go in there and buy the drinks. So they charge the man to come to the man ain't going to the club no more. Y'all gotta watch what's going on. The men are waking up. They're like, man, the value of the pussy is going down to us. It's no point. And the reason I say that is because not only the government, once you get a bitch pregnant, it's no longer your response. Like, you get pregnant, you don't have no say no more. She gonna have that baby whether or not you want it. Or if she don't want it, she can get rid of it if you do want it. But then after that, the government is going to control that situation after that. Child support, whatever, while she go out there and have fun, and then you are back in the workforce giving all your money. So it's going to reverse in the future. You know what I'm saying? They say, 46% of women from 25 to 40 years old right now are single and childless, nigga. Like, the country ain't going to have enough kids to defend itself. Fuck. Let alone have women out here chilling doing whatever they want to do, which they already doing. They having fun. It's like, man, just do what you just stay focused on your goal. Just don't. It's better for them to chase you than for you to chase them. Facts. And I don't care how it makes you feel. I don't care if you think, oh man, I just want a nut, bro. Just don't want a nut. Fuck. Just if they don't approach you, bro, it's best to just keep your head down and stay focused, bro. Because the more you ignore them, I'm going to be honest, exactly how it works. The more you ignore them, the more they're going to want you. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, man. I see about 12 of y'all, 10 of y'all in there. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. I got to get out for the night. My boy got to get money. We back on tomorrow. That being said, y'all stay savage. Y'all stay lit. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. We out for the night. Peace.